The title may sound kinda funny, I know, magnetic meatballs. I always have this grin on my face whenever I heard this term, but anyway, welcome to another Warframe synergy video. This time, I will be sharing to the squad an awesome synergy between Nidus and Mag. If you like seeing tons of damage on your screen, and love meatballs at the same time, then this is the perfect synergy for you. To begin with, let me discuss first how this synergy works. Mag is awesome, that is a fact. She may not be as synergetic as Nidus when it comes to her abilities, but they are super effective, especially the magnetize ability. It groups enemies, gives you extra damage and gives out some good explosion damage, not to mention that it could also be used as some sort of protection against those enemies who have guns. The only problem I have with this ability is that it's kinda slow when it comes to grouping enemies, but that can be fixed by her infested friend, Nidus. Now there are other Warframes that can group enemies, but none is at par with Nidus' lava ability. The range of lava is what makes it great when it comes to grouping enemies, and yes, enemies look like meatballs when they are grouped together. That's where the meatball part of the title comes. Now, if we paired Mag's magnetize with Nidus' lava ability, it will be a synergy that no one can stop unless there's some nullifiers present in the area that is. Well, we all know how annoying those units are. So basically, Nidus lava will be our main source to make Mag's magnetize super effective. First, Mag will cast magnetize to one enemy, then Nidus will pull the rest of the gang, including the magnetize enemy. After that, it's total carnage. Enemies will be on your mercy. It's just a matter of time, either they die to your weapons or to magnetize explosion. A quick tip though, don't cast magnetize on those enemies grouped by lava, as there's some sort of delay. What will happen is, the magnetize bubble will appear as soon as Nidus lava is gone. Well, it's not actually a problem if you have the lava burst augment for Nidus. Speaking of mods, let us now proceed to how I mod my Nidus and Mag for this synergy. For Nidus, it's all about tons of range. With this mod setup, you will have 30 meters range for your lava ability. Now, I did add the lava burst augment so I can freely recast my lava ability, and I do have primed flow so I can support my energy consumption. In addition, I added blind rage on the mix. You may find it silly as this mod makes no sense at all, as I need efficiency so I can recast lava whenever I want. But, don't fret, as Nidus can quickly gain energy whenever he wants with his virulence ability. Remember that the more power strength we have, the bigger the energy refund of virulence is, and, since this build is tuned towards grouping a crowd of enemies, then you really don't need to worry about energy at all. In addition, I did add power strength due to the fact that I rely too much also on my link ability, especially on endurance runs. With this build, I can have 89% damage redirection from my link, making my Nidus tanky, but you can achieve 90% damage redirection if you want by simply replacing Cunning Drift with Power Drift. The only downside is, you'll now have 28 meters range for your lava. If that range is enough for you, then you can keep Power Drift. And lastly, of course, Hunter Adrenaline for energy restoration. Okay, now let's proceed with Mag. For my Mag, I choose to have lots of power strength, with some range and efficiency. You don't actually need a lot of range for this build, as Nidus can group enemies for you, but I don't really want to rely that much on Nidus, especially in long survival runs. I also want to use my other abilities, like Polarize and Crush, which is why I choose to have both Stretch and Augur Reach for some range on these abilities. But, if you think that you don't actually need that much range, then you can take out Augur Reach and replace it with another power strength mods like Augur Secrets. Lastly, I did add redirection for survivability, since we can gain tons of shields with Mag's Crush ability. So that's it. If you like huge damage numbers on your screen, carnage and a hell lot of fun, then I suggest that you try out the Mag and Nidus synergy. Try out the magnetic meatballs. They are sweet as heaven and spicy as hell, a perfect combination for the grind team. So, we reached the end of this video. I hope you enjoy this Warframe synergy, and if you do, Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more Warframe videos from us. We will be doing more Warframe synergy in the future, so be sure to check them all out. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.